everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. I am currently in Rome, Italy with my boyfriend Ronnie, and we spent an entire day walking around the Vatican. We went to Vatican City and went to the Museum of the Vatican. We went into the Sistine Chapel, St. Peter's Basilica. We even walked to a gourmet raw food restaurant. So we were walking all over the city today, and I was wearing boots that were less than ideal to be on my feet walking long distances. So I thought, I took a shower, I took a pumice stone to my feet, and now I wanted to give myself a foot massage, and I thought it would be a great opportunity to teach you guys some tricks on how to massage your own feet, because I know that we all could use a foot massage, and sometimes we don't have someone else to do it for us, so we might as well take the initiative and do it ourselves. So I tend to gravitate towards coconut oil as opposed to any other kinds of lotions or creams, but whatever you have at home that's handy that you can get to, that you enjoy to use on your body. I just prefer the coconut oil because it only has coconut oil. There are no other ingredients in this jar here. So we'll just take a little bit of the coconut oil. You don't need a whole lot, but just enough so that your hands can slide on your feet without getting stuck by your skin, just depending on how dry your feet are. Some of us have some dry skin on our feet, so we'll just start by doing some passes from the heel to the ball. And you can use the palm of your hand here, like the heel of your hand, to give a little extra pressure as you go into the arch, which feels really good. So just take some time. And like for my foot right now in particular, I'm having some soreness in here, so I'm gonna give it a little extra pressure and kind of like hang out in that spot a little bit longer before continuing the pass up the foot. You can even come into it and bring your thumbs together and do the same kind of pass, but using your thumbs. This becomes a little more intense, so just mind your pressure and stop in any spot that feels a little more sore. Give it a little extra time, because that way we can work out some of those trigger points and those reflexology points that hang out. And for whatever reason, and actually I'm quite aware of why this area in my foot has been quite sore lately, especially when I wear those boots and walk for long periods of time, because I rolled this ankle back in 2013 stepping off a set of stairs. Now I'm using my fingers on this hand and my thumb on this hand and just kind of placing those fingers on the thumb. And again, just doing more passes up the foot. I rolled my ankle back in 2013, and so I strained the ligaments, and so they became like overstretched, and they have to work harder to keep my ankle over my foot and my leg. So it's a whole thing down my entire leg that has to overcompensate for the fact that I rolled this ankle, and the tendons of the leg muscle come down and kind of stirrup around the foot here in the arch, and so I get a lot of tension and pain in this area. So just doing some passes, using your fingers, using your thumbs. Again, like I said, stopping in any spot that feels tender and giving that a little extra love. You can also come in with the thumbs and fingers and do circular motion, and this is where that oil comes in really nice and handy, so everything just slides. We're not getting stuck on any spots here. Oops, a little spot that I missed with my pumice stone apparently. And make sure to come into the heel of your foot, because that feels really good. So just get nice massage all up in this area. And for those of you that have like extra dry skin on your feet, I would suggest checking out a pumice stone or a lava rock stone or any kind of loofah scrubby that you can get down and work some of that dry skin off. Coming up onto like the side of the foot here feels really good. There's a lot of fleshy bits around all of these very, very small tarsal bones and metatarsal bones in the foot. Lots and lots of flesh. And again, and like I said earlier, there are many reflexology points in the foot as well, which means that there are points in the foot that connect to other parts of the body. So like in specific, like the organs, like this I know is like the stomach area, and you've got like the chest and the heart and the lungs and the eyes and all sorts of points that correlate. And then you can come up into the toes. You can do a little finger thumb pressure in the toes. You can do a little pointed circular motion, so like finding a spot and just moving in a circle in that one spot instead of tracing circles. You can do a little traction, pulling on the toes feels good. You can do a little squeezing. Any of these things are going to feel amazing. That already feels better. I know I still have a little tension to work out in here. So make sure to be mindful of those spots that linger, that feel a little tender, feel a little sore, because those are the things that we need a little more focus on. And as you find those spots and you apply the pressure, the longer you hold it with the pressure that you can tolerate, it'll start to dissipate. So that pain will start to ease up and alleviate, and that means the tissue is relaxing. See, now my pain is definitely going away. And you can sometimes, I've just felt the tissue release, so it kind of gave way under my thumb. So that means the muscle is relaxing, that trigger point is relaxing. And then you can work it to the point where that pain completely goes away. And then that changes the way your entire foot feels. So that's just a little foot massage routine that you can do. One thing that I have learned that I think is a really cool trick that you can do with your foot massage is that it actually helps you touch your toes easier when you're standing up. So before you massage your feet, try this at home where you just stand up, bend over, and try and touch your toes and see how far you go. Then take the few minutes, 2 to 5 minutes on each foot, massaging your feet, getting rid of those tight spots. And then when you're done, stand up and see how much further down your hands hang, and see if you can touch your toes after that. So if you tried this and you liked it and it helped you, leave a comment below. Let me know. Find me on Facebook. My name is Aubrey Musolf. You can find me under the Musolf Method or Robbery Fruitsolf. That's RAWBREYFRUITSOLF on Instagram. I hope you have a great night, and I'll come back soon with more videos and tips and tricks.